Hey guys, I wanted to come on here and do a bit of a web recommendation, a YouTube actually web recommendation, because I'm sure a lot of you may have heard of this guy. If not, I wanted to do a recommendation for DriftStar here on YouTube. And DriftStar, of course, is a fellow Sonic fan, also a fellow Sonic SatAM fan, Archie Sonic fan, if you will, and in a way, a supporter of hashtag Rally for Sally, basically a, Sally Acorn fan. And basically he's shown that he is a fan of all that I mentioned because of the fact that essentially he's modified, if you will, several Sonic Adventure games, Sonic Adventure 2 as well, with Sally in the place of certain characters, during certain levels. For example, he's modified it to where when you play the City Escape, I think, in SA2, you don't play as Sonic, you play as, as Sally. That's who you play as. And I think when you play the Amy levels, I think on that as well, because I think Amy's got some levels on there. Yeah, I think, no, she does. She does have some levels that you play as Sally instead of Amy. And then I think the same goes for, I think maybe a few Tails levels, I should say, but mostly from what I could tell, it's either Sonic or Sally that you play as the most, in these modifications that he did for the SA game and the SA2 game, Sonic Adventure and Sonic Adventure, Sonic Adventure 2 and Sonic Adventure 1. He's basically, done these modifications, if you will, which I think's, really cool. It's really cool that he did that, and it shows, how much of a fan he is, by willing to take the time to, modify the character designs of Sonic and Amy and at times Tails to be that of Sally, And we're not talking soft reboot retcon Sally. We're talking classic SatAM, post 20 Princess Sally miniseries Sally design. So yeah, it's kind of cool he's doing that. And again, it shows how much of a fan he is, of these characters, and specifically how much of a fan he is of Sally, and how much he wants to support the Rally for Sally movement, which is to, as mentioned before, to get Sally Acorn at least into some official Sonic merchandise, video game wise as well, down the line, whether it's mobile games, t-shirts, whatever the case may be. The hashtag Rally for Sally movement is, that's its main purpose, to at least get her some official recognition down the line. And so it's cool that he's showing his support for her by doing that. He also did a history of Sally Acorn video about 9 months ago, going on 10 months I think this month. So you could check that out if you want to. And it's pretty good. He doesn't speak in it as far as I know. He lets the song that Sally sings for Sonic from Sonic Live in Sydney play first. And then basically he does with music as accompanying it, he does a bit of a history on who Sally is, how she came about, stuff like that, which is really cool. But it's not just the modifications he does to the Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 games, where he would include Sally, as a playable character by modifying her over the character designs of Sonic and Amy. But it's also the fact that he's also been reanimating stuff. And what's crazy is there's an account on Twitter and I think here on YouTube called, hold on for a sec. Sorry about that. Like I said, there's an account here on YouTube and on Twitter called SatAM Reanimated, and I think he takes part in that because some of the clips he's been re-uploading recently have been of scenes from Sonic SatAM. Now, he's not the only one that's been doing it as well. There's been others that have been doing it to kind of show the support for SatAM, but yeah, he's mostly been the one doing it. I think he's done one where he's reanimated a scene from Sonic Racer while they're on the bridge, and and Sally is talking with Sonic about it. And then he's done another scene from that same episode with Bunny Rabbit. And I think the reason he's doing this, if you will, is try to modernize those scenes, kind of give fellow fans, an idea of what they would look like today in almost a flash style, a flash anime-like style. So that's pretty cool. And again, I think he did another one as well where it's a scene where Sally goes and says she's going to overload this sucker when she's just screwing up one of the computers at the power plant of one of Robotnik's power plants. I think he helped with that one. I'm not really sure. I have to go back and check. It might have been somebody else, but yeah, basically he's done a lot of these things that pretty much show his support, if you will, his support and love for the SatAM franchise, for the Sonic franchise, Archie, Sonic SatAM, the overall franchise itself, as well as for characters like Sally Acorn, Bunny Rabbit, and all of them. So that's pretty cool. So if you haven't checked them out yet, I do recommend doing it. You won't be disappointed. It's pretty cool to see these fans like this putting taking the time out of their schedule and putting a lot of hard work into bringing these things to life, making these modifications and all that to show their love and support and give us fellow fans an idea of what they would look like, like game-wise, like with Sonic Adventure 1 and 2, if certain characters are involved there, as well as what maybe certain scenes and maybe certain series from the past will look like if stylized today, especially in a Sega style, because that's one of the things that when he does the Reanimated, he kind of reanimates it to what they would look like basically if they were done, like I said, in a very flash anime style, very Sonic X style manner. So yeah, just again, if you haven't checked them out, check them out. I'll provide a link here in the video so you guys can see them and decide for yourself whether you like what he's doing or not. But I do recommend him. And that's all I'm going to say, guys. So till next time, God bless, take care. I'm going to go take care of a few things right now, and I am out.